When you start believing in your own potential and worth, when you quit placing a limit on how much you can achieve and grow, when you change your perspective of yourself from having low self-esteem to knowing your self-worth, people will come up against you. They'll question your intelligence, and some may be intimidated by your growth. You're the person they inspire to be, but when your strong, assertive personality comes across as intimidating, should you hide your strengths and dim your light to make others feel comfortable? Absolutely not. Welcome back to SuesSpace, and thank you to my new and returning subscribers. I am grateful for your support. This channel was created for you young people so that you can have a space to talk about your struggles and challenges. So don't forget to tap that notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I upload. This will help with my mission of reaching as many young people as possible. Your voice matters, so let's grow this space together. My strength is resilience. I see every obstacle, every challenge as a new opportunity to become who I am, to learn from my mistakes and not let my past mistakes define me. They're not who I am. Some people see my strength as bossy, controlling, standoffish, or even a know-it-all, when in fact all I've done is created strong boundaries, learned self-respect, and at this point in my life, I just know who I am. And for some, that can feel intimidating, especially if they haven't learned who they are. It can be hard for someone who's intimidated by you to see you in a certain light, especially if you're shining bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. They see that you've done all the work to get to where you are, and they haven't. And all that big energy that you carry can be scary to a heart that hasn't healed. People who are insecure about themselves might see you as being too attractive, too emotionally intelligent, too independent, all the things that they wish that they were. They have no idea of what you had to go through or the work that you had to do on yourself to get to where you are. And they won't be truthful with you about how they feel or be real with you because they don't want you to see any signs of their immaturity. Don't wait for people to tell you who they are, because if you have a strong, intimidating personality, you will have people around you that may never tell you that they're intimidated by you. If you're anything like me and you're outspoken, you don't hold your tongue or beat around the bush to tell people what you think they should know. If you see, hear, and speak the truth, that alone can be intimidating to some people, and they may feel offended by your strength. The truth is, anyone who's intimidated by you is not on the same level as you. They're just not on the same level of maturity as you. They're just not. They're just not where you are. They're still blind to certain things in life that you've moved on, you've healed, or you've learned from. They won't understand your level of strength, and it will intimidate them. Your strong energy can chase a lot of people away, but that's not a bad thing. I thought it was, though, and at one point I thought I had to dumb down to date. No. It took a few personal, deep conversations in the mirror and a lot of heartbreak and a lot of betrayal for me to understand that the type of people that I was dating, the men that I was dating and allowing in my energy, were not on my level, emotionally or spiritually. They just didn't know how to act around me or what to say. And instead of being genuine about it, they wore a mask and pretended to be the person they thought I needed them to be. And what I need you to be is honest. And if you're resonating to what I'm saying and it didn't work out with the person who found you intimidating, they've probably moved on and chosen someone of a lower vibration because your energy was too high for them to handle. When you're in the presence of people who are intimidated by you, they feel small, they feel less than. And I know it's not your intention to make them feel that way, at least I hope not, but they feel that you carry all the characteristics and traits that they're lacking. Young people, don't downgrade your standards because you're lonely. Someone who is sure of themselves will not be intimidated by your inner strength because they'll hold that same inner strength within themselves and they'll recognize it in you. Have you ever ended a relationship, platonic or romantic, and that person starts spreading rumors that you're fake, you're phony, you're not real, everything that they are and everything that you're not? Well, you must have intimidated them in some way, because that's not a sign of an emotional, mature person. A lot of my family conflicts began when I started to question everything that I was taught, question their way of thinking and their way of living. I've always been a rebel of some sort. I've never followed in line and did what everyone else was doing. I've always been a natural leader and not a follower. Always tried to improve myself and do better. I've always called my family out on their crap, and sometimes that can be a problem. Family members can become intimidated if they feel that you're succeeding more than they are. We all have flaws, and even the strongest, smartest people struggle with insecurities. But instead of doing the work on themselves and becoming self-aware about their own insecurities, people who are intimidated by you become triggered. They get confused and frustrated, and they may begin to project their own disappointments about their own life onto you. It takes a lot to become your authentic self, to get to a place where you don't seek validation from others. It takes a lot to face your insecurities and to heal them. It's not easy. Listen, it's not easy facing your own insecurities, because, child, I was out here for a long time, blind and naive, minding my business, living my best life, and wanting everyone to succeed, not knowing. Well, let me just say this. I thought I was inspiring the people around me. But when I took a step back and started the healing journey for myself, a lot of their horns started popping out their heads. I knew I was going in the right direction, on the right side of the track, on the right path, when people started saying, "You've changed, you're no fun. We want the old Sue back." Yeah, I bet you do. Because the old Sue, people pleased. She had no boundaries. She would do anything for you and accepted all the breadcrumbs. Yeah, go ahead and delete that old version of me. It's expired. It's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
It's not warm when she's away.
Yeah, I like this new version. It's much more peaceful. You'll notice who is for you and who is against you from the comments you get when you start healing and growing. Those who are secretly intimidated by you can't give you a rhyme or reason as to why you make them feel intimidated, jealous, or insecure.
Who is it that I aspire to be? That is the question that we should be asking ourselves all the time. What kind of person am I?
What they fail to understand is it's easier for them to face their insecurities and do the work to heal them than it is to try to shut you up or shut you down because they feel inferior. Let me give you a tip, and it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. It takes a lot of strength and courage to decide to change, to face your insecurities, and to heal them. It's hard to break someone that never gives up. Young people, continue to be the best version of yourself no matter what others think. Continue to learn, continue to grow. Even if you feel alienated, it's better to have one friend that supports you than to have 5 that don't. When you surround yourself with the right people, it will be easier to see the wrong people in your life. You're the creator of your own life, so continue to find the strength to pick yourself back up and try again when things don't work out. Accept your disappointments gracefully and surround yourself with friends who are doing better than you, who are not intimidated by your greatness. Face your insecurities and work on being self-aware and emotionally mature. Never stop changing and growing, and don't let anyone make you feel guilty for wanting to level up and transform your life. And that's all for this one. Let me know in the comments if this video was helpful, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button before you head out if you haven't already. If you want to donate to the channel, all my information is in the box below. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and true to yourself. Until the next one.